You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events right here in Scotland County. With your host, Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in Scotland County, it's on right here.
Hello, everybody. Cecil Chandler for Carolina and Company Live, Laurinburg, Scotland Area Chamber. That's where we are up in North Carolina, letting you know about everything going on. We're going to start the show off today. We're going to visit Scotland Memorial Hospital and find out what's going on, what the future holds, and everything they're doing here to help and bring better health care to this area. All that's coming up on Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road. Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road, Laurinburg, Scotland Area Chamber of Commerce, and that's what it's all about, letting you know about everything that's going on in the area. And now we're at Scotland Memorial Hospital, and Greg Wood's with us now. And Greg, you're going to talk a little bit about what's going on here at the hospital now.
Absolutely, I am. Thank you, Cecil, for coming in this afternoon. It's a beautiful day, and we're delighted to have you here in our community as well as at Scotland Memorial Hospital, which is part of Scotland Healthcare System. Scotland Healthcare System, Scotland Memorial Hospital has been in existence for 70 years. Not-for-profit, community-owned, and been very successful.
All right, now what are some of the advancements being made right now at the hospital?
Well, there's two interesting things going on in healthcare, as most of your listeners know. First, there's an awful lot going on with transformation from a payment perspective. So we're learning to be much more ambulatory focused. We own several physician practices, and physicians that we manage we're now employed. So we're spending a lot more time out in the ambulatory environment, understanding that the patient is now a consumer. They want ease of access, they want convenience, they want different hours. On the clinical side, we're also pretty excited with our partnerships with Carolina's healthcare system, with First Health, with Duke. We're able to bring state-of-the-art medicine right here to Laurinburg, North Carolina.
All right, now your new mission statement, what is that?
New mission statement. One of the really exciting things the Board of Trustees did, we're governed by a local-owned board, all community trustees who serve this community voluntarily. They spent a lot of time last year doing two different things. One, to create some new beliefs. What do they think the future of healthcare looks like, and what does that mean for Scotland Healthcare System? So what they came up with was a belief statement that, again, we needed to be more ambulatory, more consumer-focused, and more out in the communities. And secondly, we were proud to be the hospital's, the healthcare community safety net. But to be able to do that, we needed to think differently. We needed to transform ourselves. So our actual mission statement came along with some new beliefs that they'd never adopted before. Our actual mission statement says we exist now to provide safe, high quality, compassionate, and sustainable health care to the communities we serve. And what that means is we've got to figure out a way to get the patients to the right place at the right time for the right cost. It's not just about filling up the beds upstairs in Scotland Memorial Hospital as it used to be. Now it's about where do these patients need to be. If we get our payment models changing, if we collect less money or we get a single check and go at risk for taking care of our patients, we need to make sure the patients are getting the right care, which means more time in the primary care physician's office, means more coordination, more integration of care with some of our other sister agencies like Scottish Pines Rehabilitation Center and our partners up the road at Pinehurst, down the road in Charlotte.
That's a great statement. All right, now I got to ask that here at Scotland Memorial Hospital, this is so centrally located. It's so good for everybody in this area. I mean, it's right here, centrally located, where everybody can get to it.
You know, it really is. If you look at North Carolina and South Carolina, we like to say we're in the center of those two states. So what works very well for us, and we've got a very strong market share as we measure the number of people that come to see us, we encourage folks to start here. We have a fantastic emergency center. We have great primary care physicians. So the patient can come here to see their physician or our emergency center, and then if we can't handle them, we've got great transfer arrangements to get them down to Carolina's Healthcare Center for trauma, up to First Health for cardiac care, up to Duke for cancer care.
And so you can move them around. Now, what does the future hold right now for Scotland Memorial Hospital?
I think, one, the future is extremely strong, extremely vibrant. Our Board of Trustees understands that we need to think differently. We need to transform ourselves. In fact, the last 2 years have been some of the most successful in our history. We've gotten a nice bond upgrade 2 years in a row. We've got some great quality awards from Medicare and from Joint Commission. So we're pleased with where we are. We think we're going to be very sustainable for a long time to come.
All right. Thanks a lot for being with me.
Thank you.
All right. You just found out a little bit about right here at Scotland Memorial Hospital. We've got more coming up. You stay with us. It's a beautiful day right here in North Carolina. And welcome back on the road in Laurinburg, Scotland Area Chamber. And check out all of this food We're at Scotland High School right now, and I'm talking about this is what they do here. They teach culinary, and they have a restaurant inside of the school.
Yes, sir.
Man, now, Chef Devil, tell me a little bit about the restaurant.
A little bit about the restaurant is used as training for our students in our CTE programs. It gives them an opportunity to see what the industry is about and to get the actual training to be entry level and be successful in post-secondary schools.
Now, how many culinary arts students do you have right now working with you?
Right now I have 7 working with me today, and it's my upper level students, my second level.
Now, after they finish this, can they go out and get a job in culinary?
Yeah, they can go right out in entry-level positions, working salad cooks, prep cooks, line cooks, and do fairly well at it.
All right, now I understand y'all have been entered in a place like the Taste of several times and have done pretty good on that. Now, tell me about winning some of that.
Well, each year we participate in Taste of the Town. It's a fundraiser for the Scotland County Literacy Council, and for 2 years now, we have taken best entree out of all the restaurants from the local area.
That's pretty cool. Now, I'm looking on the wall over here, and we're talking about a rating of 100. That's pretty good.
The rating 100% is my expectation for my students with our sanitation scores. I don't expect anything less out of them because I want them to be ready to go out and be able to do the same thing in the local restaurants.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Now we have one of the culinary students here working out of the restaurant. Now, this is Emily. Emily, how has this helped you being able to work in the restaurant?
It gives me hands-on experience that I need so I can already have that when I go to college.
All right, now, back here, you get hands-on. You really get the experience in here. Mm-hmm. That's pretty neat for a high school.
Yeah, it's really fun.
All right, now, what have you learned so far? Tell me something cool that you've learned.
Well, we learned knife techniques, and we have cooking techniques with the wet and moist and dry cooking techniques.
Yeah, so you're learning something every day, plus you can prepare any kind of food now, right? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
All right, we're going to talk to another student here at Bagpiper Restaurant. Now, why did you take this?
I took culinary because in my 9th grade year, it was one of the electives I chose. Foods 1 was, and I liked it, and so I decided to keep taking it. I took it every year I've been here.
And you learned a lot so far?
Yes, I have. I've learned different foods, different names for foods in other languages like Japanese and table settings and stuff. So it's
all right, this is your last year?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right, are you going to go to culinary college after this?
No, sir, I will not.
You're going to move into culinary food? Are you going to continue with your, this?
Yes, sir, I'm going to continue with it in my life, as well as cooking at home and probably cooking for other people. So.
Oh, well, I think that's very good. All right, we're going to talk to another chef now and find out just how much you've learned, okay?
All right.
All right.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
All right, Chef Richardson's with me now, and it's unusual to have a restaurant in a school. Now, how long has this been here?
We've been here 8 years.
8 years, all right. Now, and y'all serve dinner, breakfast, or what?
Breakfast and lunch, 8:15 to 1:45.
And what's so amazing about this, it's open to everybody.
Yes, sir. Open to the public and community, teachers and staff.
And the good thing about this is the culinary students learn a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they prep everything from Danish, pastries, everything from scratch. You don't see many cans open in the restaurant. If it is, it's from marinara sauce.
I was talking to a young lady back in America. She just made all the donuts. I was looking at that. Y'all make fresh pastries every day?
Yeast-raised donuts, yes, sir. We make sweet dough for Danish, cinnamon rolls, you name it.
All right, now some of the what's your most popular food you've got on the menu?
Lunch items can range. We do some good burgers. We had a candy bacon burger. That was a good seller.
Yeah.
I believe this stuffed cheddar bacon burger will be a good seller this week.
So it changes up from every 2 weeks?
Every 2 to 3 weeks.
Wow.
Depending on season and what we want to do, what the students want to do. We can do theme menus, you name it. I mean, we've done a lot of different menus.
So you can go from steak to fish?
Yes, sir.
You can do it all?
We have always have a soup, salad, entree items, 3 entrees, sandwiches in the menu. So we have.
So if you're in this area, come by. They're open for breakfast and for lunch.
Yes, sir.
All right, that sounds great. All right, we appreciate it. All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. I love this. A restaurant in a high school. We always had to go to the cafeteria, man. This would be so neat to come here. And it's one of only, I think, maybe one in the entire state. So that's pretty good. All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We're on the road in the Laurinburg area. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're on the road with the Laurinburg, Scotland Area Chamber of Commerce, and right now we're out in Scotland County. Check it out. East Coast umbrellas. You talk about any kind of umbrella you can think of, they can make it here. Dwayne Day with me now. Dwayne, tell me a little bit about the umbrella business.
Well, my father started the company 31 years ago this year, and we just started making umbrellas, and we had to sell ourselves apart from China, so we went after the graphics. We have in-house graphics, and we have all the sunbrella and outdoor and Richardson fabrics in stock, and we can make any custom umbrella you want. We can put logos on them.
Yeah.
And then we got the solar umbrella, and then we have in-house graphics, so
you can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and when you need it fast, we can make it today and ship it tomorrow.
Wow. Okay, now I'm just asking, how many umbrellas can you make? If you come up, if I walked in and said, I need about 50 umbrellas, how long would it take you to make me that?
We can do 200 umbrellas a day for all life.
200 umbrellas a day?
Yeah.
So y'all do beaches everywhere. Anybody that needs them, y'all put it together.
Yeah, we do. We got a lot of umbrellas at Myrtle Beach. You wouldn't believe how many.
I can believe it. Believe me, I do. And I just love some of these. You've got all different styles. You've got the huge ones. You've got the big ones, and they're all kind of colors.
Yep. We have 140 different colors to choose from. We have different trim. You can trim them out in different colors of trim. We have, if you want to put your face on an umbrella.
Put my face on an umbrella. I like that. Okay.
Well,
you can do it all.
Yeah, we do Tokyo Joe's, Boston Market, Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme.
And you get a lot of return business from all these people.
Yeah, we've been in business. Yeah, our umbrellas are made to take a lot of wind abuse. We listen to the problems and we try to solve it.
Oh, that's pretty neat. All right, now that's the neat part about it. You've got one now with lights in it.
Yes, sir.
All right, tell me about that. Solar lights?
Yeah, there's a solar panel on top.
Yeah.
It charges all day long. And at night, when it's got a sensor built into it, when night comes on,
it lights up.
It lights up. It's programmed to run 5 hours, but I can run it from dusk to dawn however you want. But I figure most restaurants about after
5 hours is great.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to walk over into the design graphic shop because we're going to talk to Lori. She knows a lot about design.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back. We're back at East Coast Umbrella, back in the back, the design and graphics department. Now, Lori's the lady that can put anything on an umbrella. Now, this is a neat little place. Tell me about all the designs and everything you do in here.
Well, we started doing our in-house graphics about 15 years ago, and we can do just a plain, simple logo, or we can do a full coverage logo like the umbrellas you see here. We're one of the only companies in the United States that does a full coverage umbrella. Yeah.
All right. Now, Dwayne was telling me earlier you could put my picture on an umbrella.
Sure. Just like here, and
cover it all.
Yeah, we can put your face on the whole thing.
Now, what's the most? What do you get most often? People ask you to do. What do they want to put on them most of the time?
Just hotels, motels, restaurants, their logo. Usually it's pretty simple, but we're starting to get a lot of call for the full coverage graphics, custom.
So y'all can do all of that. How long does it take you to put together a design for an umbrella if they show you what they want?
A lot of customers send it to us ready to go, and we put a proof together in about a day, and we can have the umbrella ready in 3 weeks.
So all you got to do is sit in there. Computers are amazing. You can do everything, and all this is done by computers.
Yes. Yeah. We're one of the only companies that digitally print our umbrellas, so it can be full color photographic, or it can just be a one color simple thing.
All right. Now, how long have you been in the business? How long have you been doing this?
We've been doing this 15 years.
Okay, and you started back now. Things have changed, got a lot more modern, and it can be done a lot quicker now than it used to be 15 years ago.
Right. And our advantage is being able just to do one umbrella instead of hundreds that people have to order from China.
Yeah, it's a lot simpler. It's made in America. That's the part I like.
That's right.
It's made in America.
Part.
Yeah, right here in Scotland County.
Right.
Well, thank you a lot for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Talking about umbrellas, East Coast umbrellas. The great thing about it, made in America. That's what it's all about. We're on the road in Laurinburg, Scotland counties, and we're having a great time letting you know about things because I did not know there was an umbrella maker in this area. So now I know that. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. I'm Cecil Chandler. We're on the road in Laurinburg, Scotland counties, checking out everything in the world. And guess where we are right now? We're at the Outback ATV track. Now, they've got everything in the world out here. I've got Mike and Connie with me. Now, Mike, tell me about this big place, buddy.
So, about 5 years ago, on the East Coast, there wasn't too many riding areas around here. There's a lot of motocross tracks, but you had to travel quite a way to go somewhere else. So what we did is we found the 800 acres, started putting in over 100 miles of trails, built a motocross track, RV slots, shower houses, food shack, round track, mud bog track, and slowly kind of started promoting it through Facebook, started meeting people, and a lot of our riders really they started feeling real personal with the park. So they call it the People's Park. Anything you want to do off-road, dirt bike riding, side-by-side riding, trail riding, mud bogging, camping, fishing, come
you can
out
do it all right here?
Do it all right here.
All right, now is Connie in charge?
All day, every day.
I just wanted to make sure of that. All right, now, y'all are open how many days a week are you open?
7 days a week.
Yeah.
24/7, 365
days a year.
They don't never close.
Now, what do you have the most of out here? ATVs or motorbikes, or what do you have mostly?
Starting off a couple years ago, it was mainly dirt bikes. It seems like over the last 2 years, side-by-sides and ATVs are probably 3 to 1.
Sure.
Mud bogging seems to be, everybody likes to get dirty.
All right, now when it come out, Connie, what does it cost to take part in this? To be out
It's $5 a person and $10 a machine. So it'd be $15 for rider machine all day.
All right, you can bring your bike out or your ATV and ride all day long?
Absolutely.
$15?
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool. Now, the mud, does a lot of people like the mud stuff?
They love it.
It got so popular that what we kind of had to fall in sync with what was trendy. So 2 times a year we do what we call a mud bash. A mud bash is we got a 1/4 mile mud bog track over here, and you'll have anywhere from 800 ATVs to 2,000 to 3,000 ATVs show up, and you line them up, you class them up, and the faster you can get muddy, the faster you get around the track, the faster you come to number 1.
All right, now how can people find out more about the Outback ATV?
We have a website, www.outbackmsc.com.
Say it again?
www.outbackmsc.com.
That'll tell you everything you want to know about it, how to get here. Now, y'all are located out in the woods. Where are we located?
Laurinburg, North Carolina.
Laurinburg, you're out on the roads about, 6 miles, 7 miles from Laurinburg?
That's about right.
About right?
Yeah.
Okay, now what do you ride, a motorcycle or an ATV?
ATV. I have a Vinson 500.
Really?
Yes.
All right, can you beat him?
Always.
Easy? Easy. All right, now you've got to sponsor people taking interest in your track.
Yeah.
Tell me about Capital Power Sports.
So, met a guy a couple years ago. He's just a rider. His name is Vince. I knew that he was kind of into the dealership world. Really become good friends with him. And this year, he come to me, and what he's trying to do is create the same thing we're doing here with Ryder, but as far as being able to buy a machine. So what we did is we're in sponsorship to where, Ryder can go out, you can go to his dealership, they do financing, they got side-by-sides, dirt bikes, foiler, anything that you need in order to get here and participate, Capital Power Sports is the place to go for
That's pretty cool, and they're located where?
And
Raleigh.
Okay, and he comes down and helps y'all out. That's pretty good. When you get somebody like this started, maybe more are going to come along, Mike.
It'd be a blessing.
That's what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
All right, now what's the future hold for this right now?
As far as the people take it, as long as the people and the riders keep showing up, me and my family,
just going to keep putting it.
We're going to give 100% back to them. So
keep growing.
As long as there's riders, there's Outback.
All right, you've been here how long now?
About 6, 7 years.
6 or 7 years. Okay, so y'all just gave up everything and came out here and put it together.
We
Pretty
did.
much.
We did.
You did?
Yep, we did.
Well, let's catch it on now. And you do have people come out here and do camping, too. You got hookups for camping.
Yeah, we have a few RV hookups. We do have probably about 8 available.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, we're going to check out some of these. These ATVs, they're so cool, man. You have so much fun on them, don't you?
Absolutely.
You ride every day?
I work every day.
You do?
That's true.
All right, okay. We had a lot of fun today in the Laurinburg, Scotland areas, and here on the ATV, I'm going to take a ride at Outback. You need to come out and have fun. Hey, until next time, we'll be on the road in Laurinburg.